Marcus Aurelius, a famous Roman emperor, he said, "Give yourself a gift, the present moment." And that quote is so powerful because it means literally like your life is full of present moments, okay? So why would you not live the present moment to its fullest? Because you might say, I'll do this tomorrow, I'll do that tomorrow, I'll do that in a year. But there is no year. Time is a social construct. Like weekends are not a real thing. They're just like a human construct of the mind, okay? So when you say you're gonna do something on the weekend, just do it today. Because today is your life. Every day is your life. Tomorrow isn't your life because there is no tomorrow. By the time it's tomorrow, it's today. So today is your life. Live what you want to do today. Do what you want to do today. And who knows, you might even die by tomorrow. You might even die in the next month. It's arrogant to think that you'll be alive in the next year. That's arrogance. It's arrogant to think you'll wake up the next day. So you need to be more present. You need to build the skill of presence, this trait of presence. How do you build this up? How do you practice presence? I remember when I was a little kid during the summer, right? I used to be on the game 6 hours a day. 6 hours a day. That was like the average day for me during the summer. Wake up, get ready, put on some clothes, go game. Go game for the rest of the day. And I realized that time flew by. Like I didn't realize how fast time went by until after I closed my computer. When I saw like, wow, the sun's down and I'm still on the game, I didn't even realize. But the topic for today isn't video games. It's a character trait that will prevent you from wasting your time and enjoying life more. And that character trait is being present in the moment. Being present in the moment is so powerful because when we're always inhibited by a screen or by like social media or anything that inhibits us, anything that distracts us, any other task that distracts you from just being present in the moment with your thoughts, that has consequences. So the way to build presence, the way to become a more mindful person is mainly through meditation. There's no way around this. You have to take the time out of your day to focus on your breath, close your eyes and relax. You have to invest that time in yourself in order to be a more present and collected person as a whole. So I'm going to show you how to meditate right now. So the meditation app that I use is called Medito. I'll put it in the link too, in the description too. So in this app, basically, there's an option for you to click on a meditation session, like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. There's a 20-minute one too. But basically the idea is there's a guy talking to you. Like he speaks every once in like a minute or something, and he tells you what to do. He tells you exactly what you need to do to meditate. So he'll tell you like focus on your breath, count your breaths and stuff like that. It's really easy. It would make a lot more sense if you just download the app and try for yourself. I recommend you start off with 3 minutes for today, and then for the next week just keep doing 3 minutes. And then eventually you can build off on that, bring it up to 5 minutes, and then if you want to, go to 10. On this app, what I like about it is that it tracks your statistics. So I'll show you mine. Like you can see my streak for meditating, which is currently 0 days. The amount of minutes you meditate, your longest streak. It's really nice. It's like it gives you that good dopamine. It gives you dopamine from doing something good. So it's a good app to use for meditating. So the other type of meditation that I'd recommend is food meditating. And this is really interesting, okay? I'd recommend this for beginners especially. So when you're eating your food, most people, they typically do it while doing something else. Like they distract themselves while they eat. And that is dangerous. That will take you out of the present moment for maybe even hours, honestly. Because when you get your food and you're like, okay, let me find a show on Netflix, that distracts you and it makes you complacent. So what you should do, at least try this for one meal a day. Don't eat your food while doing anything else. Single task on eating your food. And you'll find that You get the same effects as meditating too if you only focus on your food, and additionally you get like the maximum enjoyment you can get from your food from only eating that food. And why not reap the benefits of eating your food? Why not enjoy your food to the best of your ability? Why would you not do that? And yeah, you could say that's not really meditating, but still, it gives you the same effects as meditating would, and it's literally while you're eating your food. So you could knock your meditation session off while you're eating your food if you really have to. And that's a good way to build the habit of meditating in the first place. So that's the one I'd recommend if you're a beginner. Other type of meditation that I do is a little more deeper. It's a lot more complex. It's death meditating. Death meditating is when you think about your death. Think about when you will die. Think about how insignificant it'll be. And the reason that people and I death meditate is because it puts something in the back of your mind every day. It makes you realize how how short life is, and it makes you act quicker, okay? The people who tend to be more successful, who tend to be more rich, more content, they realize that life is short and that they need to make big decisions quick. They need to make the big decisions in a short amount of time. So once you have that in the back of your brain that you're going to die and you think about that every day, you're going to act like today is the last day of your life. So Marcus Aurelius, this famous Roman emperor, he sums it up really well in this quote. And it's, confine thyself to the present. And that's the quote. Basically, it just means limit yourself to the present. That's literally what it means. When Marcus says this, what he means is, in order to become more mindful, more present, you need to eliminate your distractions. You need to delete everything else that will take away your distractions. So like when you're going to school, on the way to school, and you're like scrolling through YouTube shorts, or at least that's what I do because I don't got any other social media. Don't do that. Don't scroll on YouTube in the car. Literally just sit and think in the car. Just think about something in the car. Or just talk to your mom. Just do anything that isn't a distraction. Do anything that doesn't count as wasting your time in the present moment. You know when you're in the shower and you get that amazing idea, when you get that amazing solution to a problem, or you get some crazy plan, you want to go out with your friends now. When you give yourself time to think, you come up with good, higher quality ideas, okay? And your ideas are the most important intellectual thing you own. Your ideas, without anything, if you were stripped of all your money, your property, your cars, everything, if you didn't have anything, you would be left with your thoughts. You would be left with your ideas. So most people, they don't even have access to their ideas because they're constantly being inhibited by their phones. They're constantly not being given time to think, not being given time to wander about in their own mind. So the way I incorporate this into my own life is I try to schedule think time into my life. I try to schedule at least an hour every couple of days, every 2 to 3 days, to just think, to just stare at my wall and think about maybe another video idea, some plan to go out with my friends, anything. Whatever you think about in that hour will have been of higher quality than if you were distracted by something else while trying to come up with a plan. So I've told you everything you need to know to become a more mindful and present person. But you're probably going to go away from this video and not even do anything because you're a little wimp. But if I tell you exactly what you need to do, I think you'll probably do it. If I give you the brain dead procedure, you'll be more likely to do it. So I'm just going to do that right now. So what I've said to you, what you should have taken away, and what I want you to implement in the next week or so, meditate daily for at least 3 minutes. Start today, meditate for your first time today for 3 minutes. And then go for the whole week for 3 minutes. Don't BS yourself and go to like 15 minutes today because you're going to burn out, obviously. You're going to burn out. You won't do that for the rest of your life. And then the next thing I want you to do, the next thing you should have gone from my video is think about your death daily. If you could do this for like a set amount of time, like 3 minutes a day, that would be ideal. But if you just put a reminder for yourself every day in your phone calendar app. Death, just title death, and you think about your death. That's good enough too. That'll be exponentially better for you in the future if you just have thoughts on death. And finally, the last thing you need to do is schedule some think time into your week. Schedule at least 2 think sessions into your week. So today I want you to think for 5 minutes at least with no distractions. Turn off all your screens, go sit in your room and just stare at the wall and think about anything that comes to mind. My name is FaarisFaisal. Think big.